Jacob, what's one of your crazy stories you can tell us about being a real estate agent?
It would have been started 2019. I was selling this property, it was back in Adelaide. Selling the property, buyer comes into the office and goes, I think they offered 450,000 and 666. They were Chinese, so 66 was like a lucky number for them. And I thought that was a good price. They came in the office, negotiated with them, got them up to 458. And then I said, you got to chuck the 66 back on as well. So they're like, okay, yeah, another 66. So just trying to get every last dollar. Call my client, who was at a Buddhist retreat in Nepal. And I say, good news, I've got this price, happy days. And she goes, Jacob, thank you, but I can't do it with 666 because that's unlucky for me. And I just can't. I'm catching a flight soon. I'm in the mountains in Nepal. It's just, I can't do anything unlucky at all. So you got to drop it down by $1. Okay. So call the buyer and I go, hey, good news, they're going to accept your offer, but it's got to be $1 cheaper. And they're like, okay, yeah, that's fine, easy. When can we catch up? We just got to scribble on the paperwork again. Get a call from them an hour later saying, hey, actually, we can't do 665. That's unlucky for us. We've got to go up. It's okay, no worries. So 668 is what it ended up being on there. Didn't want to risk it, so called Nepal again and go hey, is this number going to be all right? And she's like, yeah, that's all fine. So catch up with the buyer, end up meeting them at their, when they were getting dinner at some restaurant at 8 o'clock at night, scribbling all over the contracts. This is before DocuSign, so every contract you had to scribble and initial 1,000,000 times. It's absolutely ridiculous, negotiating by $1 or $2. Whatever. Scan the contract, send it to the client in Nepal. She had to walk it was a massive walk down this mountain to go into some store. There was language barrier. She couldn't get it. Didn't understand what she was saying, but somehow got someone to pay them some money, got them to print it out. She signed it all, went to go scan it back. They couldn't scan it back, so she had to take pictures of every single page of the contract, text it all, or, it got it back to me, right? It's 11:30 at night. Wanted to serve it that night to the buyer to start the cooling off period. So I've got these pictures. It just doesn't look right. So I had to print everything out, rescan it with my phone on the app that then you can change the angles to make it all properly look like a document. All ended up going through, sent the email off by midnight. Somehow the conveyancers were this contract's all fine. It was the messiest thing ever. And that's the story of me negotiating for it was a full day of running around for $3. It's ridiculous. So, yeah.